Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on German Motors and Engineering. Today we have a problem which really affects every one of you who owns such a Challenger. Not only the Hellcats, but also the SRTs and the 5.7s and every Challenger, not necessarily in the States, but over here in Europe, where you can drive open-end with these cars, have the problem that this hood lifts under high speeds. So when you are driving faster than 200 kilometers per hour, then this hood comes up, and if you would have the chance to stay by side at that speed, you could put your finger in between the hood and the fender. So it comes up a finger thick. So that's really a problem. And why does this happen? All these muscle cars have a lot of air intakes. You have that grill, you have the air intake in your front bumper, and they have also air intakes in the hood. And they're moving tons of air at high speeds into the engine compartment, and this hood, the air is searching for a way out of that engine compartment. Let's say 80 to 90% of that air access the car at the bottom of the car, down below the engine bay, and when it goes out below the car, you have the issue that when you're driving fast, you are driving like a hovercraft. So the air lifts up the front of your car, and you have less pressure from the tires to the ground, and this affects the handling. And yeah, I think it's a big issue, and maybe in another project we should build a hood which has a big air outlet directly in the hood, because when you move the air into the engine compartment, use the air for cooling, and then leave it out on top of the car and not on the bottom of the car, then you can generate downforce and not lift. Now you are creating a lot of lift because there's no way out for the air, except of that big hole below your engine. But for today, we are searching for a solution to keep that hood down, which is lifted by that air pressure, which is generated at high speeds. And when I try to lift that hood, it requires a lot of power, a lot of force to lift it for even a few millimeters. So I'm really pulling very hard, and I'm afraid to damage that metal right here and make a dent in it. But when you imagine that it requires me a lot of force to lift it only a few millimeters, then you can imagine how much force there is on that hood to lift it a finger thick. And yeah, there are kits on the market, these hood pin kits, which you can buy to keep that hood down, and how they are installed I would like to show you right now. So let's open the hood. You have those two plastic panels right here, and those plastic panels or covers you can remove very easy. Just lift them here in the front and move them out on the outside somehow. They're only installed in a very fast to remove way. These hood pin kits, they will be installed like this. You have a fixing point here on the fender, and you fix them here with the plastic clip from your front bumper. And I think, I know that these hood pin kits have nearly no real effect, because they are made of 1 millimeter thick metal, and this 1 millimeter thick sheet metal, you can see here, I can bend very easy. It's a little bit more than your Coke can. And they are only fixed on 2 points. They are fixed right here, and they are fixed right there. And when you fix something on 2 points, then pulling it up on another 3rd point, makes it move very, very easy. And I swear, when I would fix that, and I think it's not necessary to fix it right here, you can see that this hood pin kit makes absolutely no sense, because it has no power to keep the hood down below. And next issue is that when these aluminum parts here stick out of the hood, and you have an accident with a child or something, then the head of the child is very much injured when it hits that part that sticks out. So we thought that we can make that better, and let's show you how we did that. First of all, I created a 3D scan from the engine compartment, and I decided to design a part which is much thicker than the other one that I did show you. So we have a material thickness of 3 millimeter from that part, and we did use 3 points to fix it. Because let's have a look at the fender, for example. You don't only have this one screw which holds down the fender, you also have a hole right there. And we used that to fix our part, and now we are fixing it on 1, 2 and 3 points. And when you fix something at 3 points, it cannot move anymore. And to make it stable, we decided not to use a flat part. We decided to angle it right here. This is angled down and this part is angled up. And that's the final product. It's our first prototype. So when you buy that set later on, it may be that it looks a little bit different, but I would like to do the first installation together with you right now and show you that it really does a job in a very, very good way. So this part in itself cannot be bended even 1 millimeter. It's thick, it's bended up right here, it's bended up, down right there. And so this part in itself is a very, very strong part. Let's install it very quick and do the final step-by-step installation later. But to finalize this first part of the video, to explain you what was my idea, I would like to install it for you in a few seconds. So as the other part, we are lifting up that black plastic, and we will fix it with a screw, not with this plastic clip. We will use a smaller screw with a smaller head right there, because there's a few space to the side. And that original screw can be reused to fix it on the front. So, and now I can pull here in the front, and it's not possible to move that in the same way, even it's only fixed on 2 points right now and not on the third point. And this part is a really functional part to keep your hood down. And we are keeping the hood down in a very safe way for passengers, because this old way with those sticking out things here and some other parts through it, it's not the most modern way. We are using aluminium parts which are CNC machined and which clip directly on that ball, and you can adjust the height of that ball by turning it down or turning it up, and when you have the final height, then you close the hood and it snaps right on it, and this will be flush with the hood, or it sticks out only a few millimeters, but it does not have any sharp edges or long parts that may injure somebody. Okay, I think this is how the whole system works. Now we will install it step by step and go on the Autobahn afterwards to see that the hood is not lifted that much anymore. So guys, everything is installed and aligned, and let's take out that car to the road and see how that hood lifts compared to the stock version without these hood pins before. I hope it was clear to see that this hood is still lifting, yes, of course, but it's not lifting that much anymore. It's been held down here in the back, and now it's been held down at the front too. And there is a lot of air moving into that car and in this engine compartment, which blows up the hood, but it's been pressed down, and only the middle here lifts still a little bit, which we cannot change instead of if we would do more of these hood pins. But this is secure right now. You have 3 points in the front which fix the hood, 2 in the outside, and your stock point in the middle, and you don't risk your hood to flip over. Yeah, simply pull the lever, then push down those little buttons, or push them down first, and then you open the hood as usual here. And these hood pins right now, they are so hard and they don't move because our bracket is fixed on many points. It consists of thick steel, so those hood pins don't have any chance to move up and down. I think that's a round product, and I hope you liked it. And if you would like to purchase this kit, or if you have any questions regarding it, then call us, send us an email, visit us, hit the like button, leave some nice comments, and hope you liked that video. See you next time. Thank you.